Oh, good morning to you. We got ratchet straps, we got zip ties, we got bungee cords, ooh. We got bungee cords, we got zip ties, we got duct tape too. We got everything we need to batten down the hatches. But when the weather gets real bad, you better have your ratchets. Oh, it's time for Love Morning with you. Hi, good morning. I was just organizing things in the Hugmobile, getting ready for a trip to Black Rock City, leaving Saturday. Feeling pretty good about the state of things. I don't know how I'm going to fit everything in the Hugmobile. Got a whole bunch of gluten-free ice cream cones for Pink Heart. That is going to be the last thing packed. So all the nooks and crannies going to pack in. I've got 2 e-bikes, 1 regular bike, and my clothing, which is bins and bins and bins. It is grotesque, the amount of clothing that I bring for Burning Man. But seriously, like, I could, with the amount of clothing I could bring for Burning Man, I could have a fresh outfit twice a day for a month. But the thing is, I don't know what I want to wear. So it's like, it'd be like if I was a painter going to a painting camp, and in advance I said, well, what colors are you gonna use in your painting? Like, well, I don't know what I'm gonna paint. Well, yeah, but just pick a couple colors that you're gonna use for your painting. I'm like, I don't know what colors I'll need. I might need all 14 of these mesh tops. I could need any one of these 20 pairs of hot pants. These pants, I mean, sure, I've got 5 pairs of striped pants, but which ones will I want to wear? And what if I want to wear striped pants every day? I can't, I mean, I could wear the same pair for a week, but how filthy would they be? If I have 5 or 6 pairs of striped pants, see, then I can slowly rotate in a clean pair every few days. See, it's not so crazy when you really break it down. So I am grateful for the freedom that bringing the Hugmobile provides me in terms of bringing a lot of clothing, a lot of options, a palette for my creative expression. Because I almost every year, I end up finding a look that works with the weather and the way I'm feeling that is not what I planned. Like, there's a picture from last year that's blown up on my wall with this outfit. I'm like, I'm wearing that again. It looks so fucking cool, but it's not something that I had planned. So I am an improv costumer. Now notice I said costumer, but they're not costumes. They're outfits. Don't get me started. I don't like the word costumes. Costumes seems to imply that you are trying to be somebody that you're not. You're pretending. And I am not pretending to be anything. I am simply expressing another version of myself, another part of myself. Thus, another outfit. Well, good morning. Did I forget to say that? Good morning. Welcome to Love Morning. If you are here, say hello. Share something you're grateful for. It's a daily practice whenever I am not on vacation, which, more and more is becoming less and less. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Brent. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, Esta. Good morning, Gerbot. Hello, Razorblade. Hello, Kai. Yeah. Brent is saying, is the hair a little brighter? It is a lighter neon-y pink. This actually pink is not going to work for the burn. It is too pale. It fades too quickly. I like it. It's fun. But before I go to the burn, I'm going to shock it with like a burgundy pink, because the burgundy with the playa dust and the sun will fade to a reasonable pink. Whereas this, I'd have to dye this every day with the conditions on playa. But I do like it. I was almost going to get my hair cut I had an appointment today to do a faux hawk. But I'm liking this. I think that this is going to look good on playa with like a head, goggles. This kind of playa dusted up pink fro is going to be just what the doctor ordered. So I'm grateful for having a good hair week as I lead up to the playa. I also just re-bleached it, which is why it's also so bright. Hello to you in Nebraska, Bill. Hope you are getting excited. Bill is grateful for this journey to reconnect with myself and getting outside the noise. Wonderful. Razor Blade is saying hello from Australia. Cool. We got Nebraska, Australia. Then we got Florida. We got California. I'm in San Diego. Gerbot is saying yes. Reframing costumes as outfits. I think, those are the kind of things that I like to talk about on the Hug Nation channel and in YouTube tips and tricks videos, because I think it's those kind of things. I mean, it's just words, but your narrative of your life is what what your brain interprets as your reality. So if you see yourself as stepping into a version of yourself, that is a different experience than pretending to be something. Both are fine. Cosplay is awesome, but expressing aspects of yourself that have been quieted, that is a different thing. And to me, that is a more powerful growth encouraging tactic or practice. For me, I mean, I can look through my years of like really wearing crazy stuff at Burning Man, and it was really, it helped define me. It helped me find my edges, helped me figure out, outside of all the cultural rules, what would I do? How would I look? What would I be? I mean, that's how the pink came to be. Gerbot says, words matter. We are the stories we tell ourselves. So effing true. Good morning, Mona. Good to see you, Christopher. I was gonna do a faux hawk, but I mean, considering a couple months ago, 1 month ago, I was brown. I had brown hair, or brown, I should say, salt and pepper. It was not brown. It had certain strands that were still brown. And I was debating if I was going to go to the burn with pink or not. And I was really getting ready to go as a totally new experience. And then I was like, well, I'm going to do a faux hawk for the burn and then shave it off. But I've been enjoying pink, so I don't know what my plan is. And I've also, part of my decision not to go faux hawk is, the faux hawk is kind of extreme, kind of punkery. And I think this like pink fro thing is a little bit more whimsical and soft. I think that feels more where my vibe is for this burn. I'm like a big Muppet. Yes, you are. Aww. He's so silly. I got out of the way so that he could get on the mic. Oh, nice. You respect me. I do respect you. Yes. We got Christopher in Chicago. Sweet. What's the weather like in Chicago? It's so wild. I mean, I was like, oh, it's so hot here. It's like 76 degrees in my house. And Tall Paul in gratitude is like, it was a cool day for us. It was only 98 outside. I was like, oh my goodness. Hello, Abigail in Kentucky. Sweet. Anyone have anything that they are feeling grateful for today? I have got a lot of gratitude. I am grateful that the path to the playa seems to be unfolding with ease. And I'm grateful that Lisa arrived yesterday. And first thing she did when she got in town is we went to a neighbor's that was moving out and picked up a dresser for Lisa so she could move in her stuff. So we picked up a new dresser. Now here's where it gets wild. We go over to this neighbor and we purchased their used dresser, and we're going to move the drawers first and then pick the rest of it because it's just a few blocks away and make 2 trips. And the first drawer we pull out, there's still stuff in it. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought I had everything out of here. And in that drawer, Lisa looks and goes, I sing on that CD. In this drawer were 2 CDs that Lisa sings on. How crazy is that? Lisa's, yeah, it was pretty cosmic and pretty like, okay, universe, I get that this is all some beautiful poem. Thank you, Mona. I am Mona. You understand the pink uh, Muppet life for sure. 100 degrees tomorrow, Christopher. Woo! Good morning, Kelly. Kelly says here in Marin to see you off to the playa, taking this year off. I look forward to sharing this experience. Much love to you, Amazon. Esta is grateful for a benign biopsy result. Woo, woo, woo. Yes, that is some gratitude for sure. Thank you for sharing. That has got to be a little nerve-wracking waiting for those results, but exhale. Kai says, grateful for this moment to listen, for the opportunity to more fully express in ways beyond static art. I love that. And as I hear it for me, I hear that as beyond digital. Like I really have to push myself to express beyond the screen. Last night, Lisa, after dinner, she grabbed her guitar and started working on a song that she's been writing, lyrics and music. And I was like, man, I ended up watching some more Game of Thrones that I've been rewatching. But I want to be expressing beyond static art, beyond the screen. Mona is grateful and excited to help coordinate the Pink Heart fundraiser January 13th, 2024. So make your way to San Diego next January. January 13th, we're having a Pink Heart fundraiser at Spin. It's so much fun. It is such a good night of good vibes and good music and dancing and hugs and pink, 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 pink. It's super awesome. Steven Paney says, the other day I was told that his red hair, a couple years ago in the UK, scared some of the locals. Grateful for that. Well, you bring up a good observation, which is that red and pink are vastly different. Pink has all the love vibe of red without any of the aggression. Red is an aggressive color, especially aggressive hair. Pink, whimsical, fun, loving, hugging, warm, whimsical. Did I say whimsical? Wee, it's Muppet, friendly, fantastic. Red is Elmo, and everyone knows that Elmo is violent and evil. Anyone else have any more gratitude to share? I'm grateful that the Hugmobile is parked right outside my garage. Got a number of projects to work on today with Lisa as we prepare the Hugmobile and pack and make some decisions and check on some items and see if they're still functional. Definitely will be wearing gloves because everything's got playa dust on them. I've got a spray bottle with witch hazel always at the ready to neutralize the pH of that playa dust that irks me so badly. Grateful for feels like a beautiful day. Grateful that I was able to get a phone consult yesterday with my doctor, and she gave me the referral for physical therapy, which I was hoping for. And grateful for my friend Michael Ravenwood, who is throwing an event, I think in October. There he's going to be throwing lightning, and people have the opportunity to get an upgraded experience with the lightning. He does fire and lightning and really cool, like Tesla coil, cool stuff. And it's a whole event, and I'm going to be giving a talk as well as partying down. Speaking of which, I wonder, well, maybe Mona's working on the DJs for our event on January 13th. At some point in the past, we talked about like having an early experience of like non-music, like a gratitude circle or something before the music starts. But that's a little hard to get people to come to a club early. So maybe that's for another time. Good morning, Panos. Oh, I am already missing you from my burn experience. In fact, I am going to refuse to believe that you are not be there, and I am going to simply imagine that I will see you soon on Playa because you are such a beautiful, bright light. Panos is grateful that he started reading the book You Are Here Now by Thich Nhat Hanh. Thich Nhat Hanh is so fucking dope. I had a book. He has a book of like how to sleep, how to walk, how to eat, and the one I had was How to Eat by Thich Nhat Hanh. And so the title says How to Eat Thich Nhat Hanh, and I had it at my work, and my boss thought that Thich Nhat Hanh was like a Vietnamese dish, and this was a cookbook on how to prepare the dish called Thich Nhat Hanh. I thought that was funny. Janet, good morning. Janet says, I am grateful for my morning drawing practice. That is a great idea. It is actually something that I have prescribed and made a part of my coaching practices in the past, but it's not something I'm currently practicing. That goes back to the static art or the digital art limitations that Kai was talking about and that I was talking about, that I need to get physical with creation and not just screen stuff. So I'm going to be inspired by you, Janet. Thank you. Cool. Let's talk, Mona. I was wondering if they could even do like an early bird ticket. You know, like if you're there at 9 or between 9 and 10, it's cheaper. And then I don't know. We should talk, as you said, not now. You're right. So we will have a hug in a moment. We still have a little bit of time to share some gratitude. Oh, sweet. Love to see it, Janet. Thank you. I'm super grateful that Lisa is in my home. Let me rephrase that. I am so grateful that Lisa has joined our home. And we are beginning cohabitating. And, you know, I've moved things out of the extra bedroom, and it's still a place for some Burning Man staging, but that will be a place for her solo stuff. And I don't know if you can see behind me, this is a picture, a big canvas print of that I made of us kissing in outer space. I added 3 big prints of us in the house when she arrived. And it's kind of this exciting, wonderful, love-filled chapter with some twinges of fear that pop up for both of us. You know, this is in chronological time, this is a new relationship. You know, we're like 3 months in, but it also feels like it's an eternal connection. So there's all sorts of excitement, and then old fears, and it's super exciting. I'm super grateful. Super grateful. My heart has graduated to a new place. Good morning, Charlie Girl. Charlie Girl is grateful for another morning without playa boogers, and grateful for one more day to prep. Nice. And Abigail, hello and good morning. Grateful for their health, their support system, and the opportunity to attend my first Burning Man after 2 years of prep. Right on! Yeah! All right. Well, can't wait, hopefully, to cross paths. I'm sure if you're going to Burning Man, you've probably been seeing the posts of how wet it was yesterday. Like, the road in has been closed because you cannot drive on wet playa. Can't do much at all because the mud turns into a concrete that. I wonder what it's like. I mean, I was thinking, what would it be like if you were going to be on playa for like 3 weeks and you were there already and you're building, and then you got to deal with crazy wetness, which is such a different experience than the dryness. Now, the good thing is, because of this wet, the playa is going to be packed hard because the water, makes and it should make much less dust. So fingers crossed, this will be a low dust year because of all this rain. And the forecast has been showing significantly cooler weather than last year, like 20 degrees cooler. Last year, the pink ride day was like 108 degrees. And this year it looks like it could be like 88. Oh, I cannot wait to wear a tank top and feel like I'm comfortable instead of wearing nothing and feel like I'm not fit to be on this planet. Thank you, Panos. Good morning, Alex. Alex says, grateful 95% locked and loaded. Hit tomorrow morning's highway adventure. Sweet. Well, good luck with those last 5%. And good morning, Rob. Rob says, good morning from San Bernardino Mountains. Right on. I'm familiar with the San Bernardino Mountains. I went to the University of Redlands. I'm an Inland Empire veteran. Yeah, Rob says, looking forward to the packed playa. Last year was so rough. It was really difficult, even just to go down the street to the porta potties or to ramparts to get like medical help. Like it was hard. So grateful for an easier year. Future grateful. And if you hear me speaking to someone that you're like, I don't see their name, I'm live on Facebook and on YouTube right now. So hopefully that clears up that. So we've got beautiful people tuning in from the tool that works best for them. I should say that that YouTube is much better at giving the notification that I am going live. So if you go to and subscribe to the Hug Nation channel on YouTube, it will give you the notification when I do live in the morning, which is generally 9 o'clock, but often plus or minus a minute or two. And then you can, when you get the notification, you can go to whichever one you prefer, YouTube or Facebook. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Soba. Soba is grateful for the sun being out. It's different strokes for different folks. It's so wild that I have fully embraced the fact that my good weather day is overcast. I much prefer a cool overcast day. I don't know if that's because of aging or because my home planet was less sunny than this planet. I don't know. Bobcat! Bobcat says, huzzah, let's dry that playa up. I do admit that there is a big ability to be grateful for the rain because I'm not there and I know it will be dried up by the time I'm there, which is going to be in about a week. It would be a little bit more stressful if, say, I was going to be early arrival. Like, we have Pink Heart people that were going to be there tonight. I think now they'll be there tomorrow. And that puts a little bit of question marks into the plan, and you got to work around the water. But even like I saw pictures yesterday morning where someone did video outside their van, and it was like rippling water below them, it looked like a lake. And then by the end of the day, it was just muddy, and so it tends to be absorbed quickly and dry up quickly. What a wacky planet we live on. To be fair, it's my favorite planet of all of them. Well, all the ones that I've visited, it's my favorite. That's a good segue for a closing hug. So wherever you are, give yourself a big squeeze. Hug yourself as we imagine hugging one another in this moment, connecting with the people all over the world that are tuned in right now, feeling little jolts of gratitude that people have shared, appreciating through their appreciating, expanding our lens of what is good in this world, noticing that there's so much to be appreciating, so much to be grateful for. And even if we don't appreciate a sunny day, it can give us happiness knowing that someone else is appreciating a sunny day. And so feel connected in this place of being around like-minded, open-hearted people knowing that there are so many millions of these like-minded, open-hearted people around the world. And sometimes just being one of those people, expressing and shining your light gives other people the permission to let it out. So know that being you authentically is activism. It's important. It's artistic. So let's support one another as we take a deep breath in and squeeze. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and you, beautiful love ambassadors, thank you for being here for this love morning, this Hug Nation gathering, this gratitude sharing. I love you. Have a beautiful day. And if you are playa prepping, the burn has begun. This is it. It's happening. And if you're going, I will see you there. I love you.